Pisces. Welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I'm Rosina, and I'd like to help you ascend on your healing journey. Please be mindful that I am reading universal energies, so just take what resonates with you. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, and please comment, because that connects me more with your energy, and the readings will become more accurate for you. So let's get started. Alright, let's see what the base of the reading is, Pisces. Bring the camera down. Voyage, I am safe and loved no matter where I am. Did you get this once before? I'm thinking, it's funny, I was just looking at the card just to see what we had. Yeah, you got this once before. You got this at the beginning of September. So now the voyage may be continuing, or there may be more information coming in for you, but this is very interesting that it's the same card, the same energy coming through. So let's see where this goes. Okay. This is energies for the beginning of October. So just your energy for the recent past is coming out of September, the end of September. The current energies up until the 15th of October. And the cards have been pre-shuffled. Alright, so we have the Judgment card. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Four of Swords. Going into the Six of Wands. The Three of Wands. The Devil. And later in the month, the Nine of Cups, the Hangman, and the Moon, which is you. This is one of your cards. Both of these are actually, the Hangman and the Moon are Pisces cards. So you're very much being represented in this reading. There are four major arcanas. Let's see what's under the deck. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups coming up here from the bottom of the deck. So maybe there's some kind of love relationship going on, or is there something emotional, some kind of emotional turmoil that you might be in, because we're coming into it with this Judgment card. And the Judgment card usually is about a new awakening. I mean, it can also mean things about your health coming up. It could mean about some kind of lawsuit or divorce or something like that is going on. And but you're coming out of it. This is the energies that is just past. So you're coming out of whatever this is. But I'm feeling this as a new awakening. Like something's going on where you're just like perked up to something. Because then this King of Cups comes in. And again, we're sitting in that emotional waters. But the King of Cups is actually, he can navigate through the emotional waters. So I think as you're coming out of it, and then you get into this Four of Swords, like kind of this meditation state where you're just in a little better space in your mind, your emotions also start to balance out. So I think this is kind of like a new awakening or a balancing coming in. So it is a continuation of the voyage. Because then as we get into the current energies, the first week of October, look, it's like you're in the Six of Wands energy, which is about being recognized, about being heard, about like having some acknowledgement, really, really nice energy. It's like you're being seen. You're, whatever you tried to do, it's being acknowledged now. Like whatever you were working on or whatever turmoil was going on, that you are now safe, you are now loved, you know, and you're in that feeling of it. That feeling has come in much stronger than it was for you before. And that's your voyage. That was the change. So in the middle of the reading, we have the Three of Wands. All right, so what's next? What should I do with this? What should I do next with this? And then you have this Devil card come up. But I think the Devil card is coming up as like to release any toxic thoughts that you may still be holding on to. And any toxic ties. I mean, this chain like really stands out to me in this Devil card. Any ties that are toxic, you need to let go of now. They're just not, it's not going to work for you in this newfound energy that you're in, which is about having your emotions, you know, and Pisces is a water sign. Pisces is very emotional, and this is like that your emotions are finally coming into a bit of balance, and then, but sometimes the people that cause these emotions to go out of control, or the jobs that cause these emotions to go out of control, you know, whatever this means for you, whatever things in life that means this for you, that really makes you upset, that really brings this side of you out where you're in this emotional turmoil or rough seas kind of water all the time. Spirit is telling you to cut those ties. Cut those ties, because you're coming into this space of like, you know, you're giving this gift of love, or you're having this gift of love come in. You have the King, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups in this reading. So these are just like really the higher cards in the tarot, of like these like higher, stronger energies. And this is about the Knights are always about the action behind doing that. Like, just stay in this thing, like keep moving this forward, because this is the energy that you want to be in, a more emotionally grounded state. Take some time to think about what that is. This is your card. You have to be yourself in this thought process. What is your truth? What is the way? What is your, and then even this moon coming in. So it's like, find your own path. It may have some mystery behind it. It may be something that's hard to figure out, but find your own path in this. And it's like, you have to cut out the noise. You have to cut out the outside noise. Just go into, what do I love? What do I need to show love? What do I need to do to bring love and to have love? That's where your contemplations should be. All right, Pisces. So you're really, really showing up strong and as yourself at the mid-October, even though you'll still be questioning parts of this. Like, I'm not sure what I need to do, or who it is I am, or what I do need to feel loved and appreciated. So, you know, that's okay. These are questions that come in and, you know, kind of get clarity as you move along in your life. But just to stay in this energy, this is like nice energy coming in. Almost every sign that I've read so far has had these types of energies. This is a universal energy coming in. So let's clarify what this means for you. Okay, so on this Judgment card, we have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups, nice, pleasant, balanced energy. This is a new awakening, a new way of seeing love, a new way of bringing love. If this was a love reading, it would be like you've met the person of your dreams and you're going to get married. Like, this is really saying that in this reading. So these are all like really very, like, they have emotion, but it's a loving emotion. It's you know, really feeling good about yourself. It's like really being in a space where things are going to be okay, and, you know, the waters are much calmer. So I think the waters in the beginning of your voyage were like a bit turmoil, had a bit of turmoil, but now it's like everything is balancing out a bit. Four of Swords coming up on the King of Cups, and like, you know, to follow the Four of Swords. Like, so this is like repeat energy happening here. So as you're coming out of this September energy, just being in a place of like getting into a better thought process, maybe meditating a little bit more, or just taking time to rest, to like really figure things out in a calmer way without being so emotionally impacted. And on the Four of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands. So you need a little grounding in this, and the meditation, and maybe that's why the meditation cards are coming in so strong, because to meditate and to do this, you need to make sure that you're grounded, because the obstacles are still going to come in. You're still going to have things coming in at you. We all do. This is just the world we live in. So you kind of have to bring that in gracefully. That is the word I would just received. To have this come in and receive it gracefully, because this is about balancing out your emotional states. That you can still be a sympathetic person. You can still be empathetic and emotional, but it's not, when it's not serving you, that's when it doesn't help you anymore. Now you're just in an emotional state and everything else falls apart. So this is saying to be preparing yourself for the obstacles that'll come in and be able to handle them in a better way. So you want to really ground yourself. You want to make sure you're grounded. You want to do some meditation work. You want to do some heart work, just to really get yourself in a good place to be able to handle what's coming in. All right, let's go to, well, there, that Princess of Wands wanted to come out on the Six of Wands, which is, you know, now there's like a lot of inspiration and fire energy coming in. The Princess of Wands, or, you know, the Page of Wands, is always about like a new, fresh energy. So like something new, really heart-centered for you, that's going to make this, kind of move this forward. Where's your creativity, your your imagination, like all of this, bringing this in. And that's probably why this Three of Wands is sitting at the middle of the reading, because this is about you getting to this place of like really getting into the creative aspect of yourself, and your sign. Like for Pisces, very creative, but with your emotions in check, because your emotions being out of alignment with everything, it's like, it's just, you know, I always say it's just not mind, body, spirit. It's mind, body, spirit, and emotions. Because if you can't get your emotions in check, you can't sync your mind, body, and your spirit. It will always, it will never bring balance there. The emotions will always throw them off. So this is about bringing in that emotional balance so that you can bring like your, whatever you're inspiring to do. And whether this is like bringing, like getting into that real relationship and love that you always wanted, right? Romantic relationship, or if it's about bringing in this idea or this business that you always wanted. Now is the time to do it, because you're going to have to think out of the box a little bit, and you're in the energy to do that. Yeah. So this is really beautiful energy. Oh my gosh. And then on the, on this Three of Wands is the Lovers. So I cannot deny that this is a love reading. I mean, this is just really saying that if you have a love interest right now, or if there's something going on in a relationship, maybe you may already be married and it's like a leveling up for the marriage. This is just really, really beautiful energy, the mid-October where you're going to be in. Like, I'm going into the first week of October, actually. And then there's just like a lot of stability, a lot of like, you know, financial stability, practical stability. So this will bring in something that's going to like kind of balance you out in a big way. So you'll be able to be creative, and all your heart energy is coming up here. So yeah, there's like a lot of heart energy around this. So it's like this beautiful relationship is coming forward, and, you know, and your heart is really in check with it. Like, it's like kind of finally accepting that you can be loved. And this is what the journey was about. I am safe and loved no matter where I am. And this is what the journey was about. Like that, to find that feeling of safety in love. So this is like really, really interesting how this is playing out. Okay, so let's go for, you know, once we get into like that midweek of October, where these beautiful energies are going to go. So far, it's looking really good, Pisces. I think you've done some work here. Some of you are doing some work because the energy's definitely switched out in a more favorable way for you. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands. Look, Princess of Wands, Ace of Wands. These energies are new, fresh ideas, moving them forward and taking like some, you know, taking that leap, but also just like being in this space of it being really grounded and creative. And it's just like everything that you've wanted. So really nice. Eight of Coins. Again, putting the focus on the things that are really important to you. A lot of grounding energy in this, a lot of heart energy in this. And look at how you're ending up with the Star card. There's that heart. Really, just a ton of recognition here for you. You have the Star card and you have the Six of Wands. So whatever you're planning on doing, whether this is, like I said, a relationship, coming forward, like it's like you're really, really going to be seen for who you are in this relationship. Like somebody is really going to come in and treat you like gold. You are going to be treated like gold. It's going to be something that is really, you've been wanting for a really, really long time. Your cup is overflowing with love. I mean, this doesn't get much better, Pisces. Again, a lot of green. The green here representing your heart energy. It's funny, I'm wearing green. And a lot of heart energy coming up here. And also a lot of red for that grounding that you need to remember to stay grounded. And so this is like bringing in, getting the emotional waters, getting your emotional self in balance, grounding that in so that you can move this forward, you know, this loving relationship, I'm going to say. And so whether this be for like, you know, if you're trying to do this for the start of a business or something, it's something that you've put a lot of time and effort into thinking about. And, you know, it's going to come through now in a way that's going to work for you and make you feel good about yourself. Under the deck, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so very inspired, very imaginative, very spiritual. So she's really going to like put you in this third eye space. Listen to your intuition. Like when you ground yourself, you do get your intuition comes in much better. So yeah, wow, this is really great. All right, Pisces, let's see what Gaia has to say about this. Really, really nice energy here. Like I said, this could pertain to a marriage too. I'm seeing it almost like a newfound respect for each other, like a new, like seeing the importance of the marriage and really finding a new respect for each other, a new love for each other, a fresher love. Evolution, earth changes, climate changes, transformation. So yeah, so there's like that buildup that I was just talking about. If this is like about marriage, this is like a leveling up in it. And even in relationships, I mean, just romantic relationships or in any kind of relationship, this can pertain to. Because it's like, it's just you being treated in a better manner, you being seen in a better light. Like it's just, it's really, really nice energy. The kind of, I think that we all want, just to be more respected. And that's why I think this Devil card came up in here. And then this, you know, and then this Four of Coins come up after. Like anything that's not making you feel stable and loved, just get rid of it, because it's just going to weigh you down. Now, when you could be in this beautiful transformative energy and it could be changing for you. So yeah, get out of that, get away from that devil. Reflections, illusions, self-examination, and distortion. Look at these two cards. They're almost, the symbolism is exactly the same. And this is coming up into like going into your higher chakras. So this could be like heart, throat, crown. So very, very interesting. It's about bringing yourself up. You cannot, this is a very interesting piece I just got here. You cannot bring yourself up to a higher place or expect other people to treat you that way if you don't level up. Like if you are saying that, like, I will never be treated that way, or, you know, they're never going to respect me, it's never going to happen. Like, you have to now be open to that it is possible to happen. And I think a lot of times we sabotage our own selves, which is what another reason the devil comes up. We sabotage our own selves when we do that, the line of thinking. That it's, you know, because it has to be like, we have to finally get into the place where we can just say, okay, I'm just going to trust that this person really loves me. And if you see all the signs that are coming in that it's saying that, well, then accept that in. Because if you don't, you're just sabotaging yourself. So, wow, this was a really nice reading. Really great energies here, Pisces. So I hope it all works out for you. Take care.